Todd Ryan and Bill McCulloch live here in Tucson, Arizona for the Douglas All-Stars junior team against the San Javier Juniors baseball team. It's the state championship here in Tucson tonight under a flash flood warning and 84-degree temperatures. Bill McCulloch, you think the rain will stay away?
I think the rain's done. I was looking on the weather forecast and the Weather Channel just to get a different view, and they say no rain tonight. All the rain that came has already come. This is our third field. We originally wanted to start at Murrieta Park, which is that Speedway, or Silverbell just north of Speedway, home of the Western Little League kids. Then it got changed to Cherry Field, which is the home for the Tucson High Badgers, the oldest high school in Tucson. And that is down in kind of a ditch, a low area. So when it started raining, it collected water, and they didn't want to worry if it was going to drain. Obviously, you want to err on the side of safety for the kids. And so now we are at Manzanita Park. And ironically, this is the home field for San Javier. And remember, it's Randolph San Javier tonight because it's half and half. I asked the coach, there's 5 San Javier players, there's 6 Randolph players.
Oh, so technically there's more Randolph than San Javier. So
that's why they're wearing the Randolph uniform.
Gotcha. Hey, we'd like to give a huge shout out to our presenting live sports sponsor, SSVEC, serving our community, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, and all of our sponsors for investing in local youth sports and helping make this coverage free for you. Be sure to visit our sponsors and support the businesses, support the things you love. Thank you so much for tuning in to our free live stream broadcast on Facebook and YouTube. You can continue to keep updates, please follow us on Facebook. Thanks to BEREAN Academy, proud to support local sports where skills, strategy, and determination take center stage. Don't forget to sign your child up at the door of the school. Thanks to Stan Greer Millworks, Southeastern Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows with a distinguished history spanning 40 years. At MORSE Automotive Group in Sierra Vista, inviting you to stop in and experience the difference. Cochise County is held back. Thank you as well to American Southwest Credit Union. Proud to cheer on our hometown athletes, the Douglas Junior All-Stars. They believe youth sports help build character and create the kind of community spirit that makes us all proud. At American Southwest Credit Union, your money stays local. ACUA, equal opportunity. CWN Communications, delivering affordable, reliable, high-speed internet, digital phone service with no data cap center. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. And thank you, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC in Sierra Vista. They pioneer the visionary approach. Visit Prestige Sierra Vista. And Bill McCulloch, in just a few minutes, we'll be ready to roll here. It's Douglas and Randolph San Javier tonight.
Javier.
Javier?
Like the guy's name, like the look, yeah.
And again, we want to emphasize the winner of this game tonight goes to the regionals, the national regionals.
West regionals.
And the West regionals, and that will be in
Bend, Oregon.
Oh, start right away next week. Do we know?
24th, 23rd to the 30th. I can get away.
He's not too busy.
Okay. So, Coach, you're starting Rojas on the mound. Is that your ace? You want to get this done right away?
Yeah, we have. The good thing is we have a couple of aces. You know, we're missing JP. He helped us out get here. He helped us get here.
He's at the beach now.
I don't even know what day it is. Friday, he helped us Wednesday. He's at the beach, sweating and Rocky Point, you know. But we got Rojas, you know, he's just as good, you know. So we got tons of arms. We're ready. We're ready to get this done in one game, hopefully.
What's the message to the kids? Get out early, step on their neck?
Yeah, just be aggressive, you know, get on base, and we'll go from there. Get on board first, you know, get on the board first. And we have home field advantage. We won the coin toss, so we're home. So I think we have home field advantage now.
They have technically home field advantage. This is their home park, but you are the home team, so
Right.
you'll get last at bats, and that could come in handy.
Oh,
really
yeah,
could.
yeah.
So,
Yeah. So
but I wasn't sure what was going to happen in that inning and 2/3 game because I'm like, well, you're just going to roll over and play Kingman and get back to the championship game, and they came out swinging. They popped up 4 runs on JP.
you know they put the ball in play. That's all you need to do in baseball. Put the ball in play. Good things happen, and you know today's another day. The ball's round for both teams, so you know we don't take nothing for granted.
Yeah, it doesn't look like. It looks like the clouds are kind of thinning out. These aren't rain clouds, so I think we're good to go.
At least the sun's covered. You know we got some shades.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, we're good. We're good to go.
So, and remember, people in Douglas, Santa Cruz County, Pima County, Pinal County, you can watch us on Cool FM Live on either Facebook or YouTube or 520 Sports Talk on Facebook. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right, Bill, we are getting ready to get underway here as the team starts. I'd like to take this time to thank a few more of our sponsors here before we get underway. Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC, pioneering a visionary approach centered on customer service. Visit Prestige. Also, tonight's coverage brought to you by Vista Pros Heating and Cooling, proud supporters of our local athletes and the community we call home. Vista Pros, local, reliable, and professional. Seniors helping seniors, their caregivers are seniors themselves, and show up ready to exceed expectations. Learn more at Southern Arizona SHS.com. Desert RV in Wichita City, building more than an RV business, giving back to local youth sports, veteran support, and community fundraising events. Learn more at DesertRVCenter.com. Allo Fiber, your new home team, for internet, TV, and phone service. Visit allofiber.com to learn more about the Allo Fiber difference and become a Fiber fan. Now available in Sierra Vista. And a big thanks to Eagle Plumbing, providing expert service throughout Cochise County for more than 50 years. Family owned and trusted for everything from small leaks to major repairs. Only a phone call away. Eagle Plumbing, proud supporters of local sports. All right, Bill, looking forward to this game, and
It's a long time coming.
it really has been. It's just been kind of a weird way the schedule has worked with the Douglas juniors, with rain delays, field issues from the standpoint of lights going out late at night.
Yeah.
With the city lights going out, and then trying to reschedule a game that was nearly finished up in Phoenix,
Mesa.
and then we ended up here.
Yeah. This is game number 12 on our scenic visitation route to all of Central Arizona, but we are glad we're here. This is the one that counts now. Now, just bear in mind, Douglas coming out of the winner's bracket is undefeated, so therefore they only need to win one game. Randolph San Javier has to beat Douglas 2 times tonight, and both games will play, if necessary, tonight. And then if they win, then they would be going to Bend, Oregon.
So this is a double elimination. So we did manage to clarify that. So if Douglas does lose,
they play game 2. Yeah.
There will be a game 2. So if you're Douglas, you're feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah, they got Juan Rojas on the mound, like Coach said, and he and JP are the bread and butter of this team. So they should be in good shape. The Randolph kids, though, I'll tell you, they didn't lay down in that inning and 2/3 game. They came back and smacked the ball around and got 4 runs and made it a good game, eventually losing 7-4. But they had the tying run at the plate twice in that game, so they had their opportunities. And I'm expecting a tight game tonight with Douglas and San Javier Randolph. Rudy Carbajal is going to be the pitcher for Randolph San Javier.
What was his name again?
Rudy Carbajal.
Well, we had Sierra Vista Ponytail, seniors Ponytail, get to the West Regional. Their first game, Bill, will be next Friday against Colorado at 8 a.m. in Missoula, Montana. We're going to be there, and me and you won't be there. At least we don't think, anyway.
Right.
Right now, it's looking into the Jeff Davenport will do the broadcast. Because if the Douglas boys do win this championship tonight, then they will go to
Bend, Oregon.
Bend, Oregon, and then me and you will be making the trip to Bend, Oregon
Sure.
to cover them, which will be roughly about the same time period as the Sierra Vista seniors girls coverage for regional there in Missoula, Montana. So we're going to do our best here to cover both teams, Sierra Vista, and if you're a Douglas fan anyway, I'm sure you have your fingers crossed for a victory, and we will then head to Oregon to cover the boys next week as well here on Cool FM Live and Find Sports Talk as well.
As the Douglas All-Stars take the field, they are the home team, so even though they're playing on the home ballpark of the San Javier organization, they are designated from the coin flip as the home team. Now, some of you that watched us the last 12 days, I got a couple of comments on 520. You're saying, how come you didn't cover this team more? And I said it was a lot because the Douglas Minors and the Douglas Juniors always had the same time, 5:30 usually. And obviously we can only do one game, one or the other. But tonight we are here with the juniors, and we're expecting a great game. So buckle up, grab your microwave popcorn, your beer, your water, your soda, whatever you use your fancy. And it should be a good game here in Southwest Tucson. We are at Manzanita Park.
84 degrees as we start this game here. It's Friday night baseball here in Southern Arizona. We'll bring you the broadcast here on Cool FM Live. Thanks again to Sierra Toyota for one of our car, truck, or SUV. Your vehicle has better way. Sierra Toyota, locally owned. And Vinny's Pizza. Sierra Vista Serving Community, 45 years of great pizza, great sandwiches. We're proud to support our live stream sports coverage and hope to see you soon.
So final meeting at the mound with the Douglas All-Stars. Little fist bumping, and we are almost ready to go. Leading off for Rincon San Javier is Aiden Casares. So Casares leads off here for Randolph San Javier. Batting from the left side. And play ball. First pitch. Swing and a miss. And boy, he had some velocity on that one. Threw it right by him. Let her high, and the count's 0-1. No scoreboard here today, so we're going to have to do our best. Same result, although the pitch was down about thigh high, but still that hard fastball, and it's quickly 0-2. Pitch went down a little high. Wanted to see if he was going to go fishing, Todd, and he laid off. So 1-2 the count. And there you go. Blew 3 fastballs by him. Mixed up a little off-speed fastball. See if he'd go fishing, and quickly down he goes on strike. So Casares strikes out, and that's going to bring up Javier Valencia to the plate. Nobody on, 1 out here. We are in the top of the first, and a scoreless tie. First pitch at the knees on the outside part of the plate. Boy, Rojas has it going. So far here early, Todd, 0-1. And there you go. Same pitch, same result, and quickly down 0-2. You know, both teams are a little bit more juiced up than they normally would be, this being a championship game. And fouled off to stay alive is Valencia. So the pitch 0-2, and rings him up on the fastball, knee-high outside corner for the second out of the inning. I'll tell you, Rojas has some velocity, Todd.
I have to keep track of his strikeouts already, too.
So Rudy Carbajal, the opposing pitcher now, coming to the plate. Rudy looks like he can drive the ball a mile. Let's see what happens. First pitch. Once again, a strike by Rojas. 0-1. Outfield or infield playing deep, outfield playing about straight away, and fouled it off so quickly. He's down 0-2, and obviously you know that Carbajal can send the ball deep into the outfield. Left fielder is playing really deep, Todd. You can see him way out there. So 2 strikes on Carbajal, and hits it to the center field, and running to his right, takes it and puts it away for a 1-2-3 inning as the Douglas All-Stars show what they got here in the first inning. So 0-0 tie after a half inning, and the Douglas All-Stars coming to the plate.
All right, folks, thank you so much for joining us for our live stream coverage here on Cool FM Live. Thanks to La Sierra Grill and Steakhouse in Hereford, proudly supporting all of our athletes and teams throughout Cochise County, serving lunch specials from 11 to 3 on Tuesdays, also Taco Tuesday, Fridays and Saturdays from 11 to 3. Their new hours are Tuesday 11 to 7, Wednesday and Thursday 3 to 7, Friday 11 to 8, and Saturday from 11 to 9. Check out their complete menu, LaSierraGrillSteakhouse.net. Duran Plumbing, serving Sierra Vista, Cochise County for more than 10 years on residential and commercial plumbing projects, backed by a lifetime of industry experience. Proud supporters of local sports programs and athletes. A big thank you going out to the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. Thank you so much for your support of youth athletes and our live stream sports coverage on Cool FM Live. And Grasshopper Landscaping, signing on again here with sports on Cool FM Live. Contact Grasshopper Landscaping for all your landscaping needs. Find them on Facebook or search Grasshopper Landscaping on Google.
Okay, so Marco Carrillo, Emiliano Reyna, and Luis Abacheco scheduled up to bat for the Douglas All-Stars here as we begin the bottom of the first. If you just joined us, this is our third field that we were supposed to play on since the matchup was set after the 2 teams came out of Mesa. The first field they found out was getting resodded, so couldn't use that one. Switched over to the Tucson High Badgers varsity field at Cherry Field. It rained over there, and that's kind of in a ditch, so they didn't want to worry about if it was going to drain or not, and so they moved it over here to Manzanita Park, and this is the home of the San Javier Little League. I'm here almost every year doing the opening ceremonies and the closing ceremonies with them. So it looks like warm-ups are all done. And Carbajal getting ready to chuck the rock. So Marco Carrillo leading off here from the left side. Third baseman. Don't normally see a third baseman batting from the left. Carbajal getting ready. First pitch. Swing and a miss, and it looks like both pitchers have good velocity today. You got to remember, these are 12 and 13-year-olds. Next pitch up high, 1-1. Carbajal looking in, and the 1-1 pitch to Carrillo. Way outside to the backstop. So 2-1 the count. So Carrillo up there with a 2 balls, 1 strike count. You always want to get your leadoff batter aboard. Up high again, so he's way ahead in the count, 3-1. So he's 1 pitch away from walking the leadoff man. And there it is. It's low at his feet. And Carrillo takes first base. So Douglas starting off well with the leadoff man aboard. That's going to bring up Emiliano Reyna. Reyna's the center fielder. And let's see how aggressive, Todd, they're going to be on the base paths. He's got his sliding glove on. First pitch, there he goes. Hit and run. And is a fly ball to the second baseman who puts it away. And Carrillo has to retreat back to first base. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. So that was definitely a hit and run, but he just got under it and a little fly ball, pop fly to the second baseman. So that's going to bring up Luis Sabacheco with 1 on, 1 out now. Quick throw to first, runner back. Sun's starting to set. The lights haven't taken effect yet, but after our 113-degree games in Mesa, I'll take this any day, Todd. Right at the knees, down the middle for a strike. Runner takes his lead off first. There he goes again. Throw down to second, head first, and safe right under the tag. That was a bang-bang play at second base. He tried to get it on the swipe going backwards. I'll tell you, that was close, Todd. But umpire right there to make the call, and a stolen base for Carrillo. So he's in scoring position now here in the bottom of the first, only 1 out. And Abachuco trying to pick him up. Right at the knees of the fastball for a strike. Into the shortstop, and he does not have a play after he fumbled the ball. He got the ball in front of him. He knocked it down, which is good. You don't want to go and lend to left field, or the runner might have gone to third, but just handcuffed him, didn't have a play, and wisely did not throw it. And there's 2 on with 1 out now. Carlos Hoyos now goes to second for 1 and on to first for a double play. 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. And 1 left aboard at the end of 1 full inning. We still have a scoreless tie.
All right, thank you so much to Sierra Toyota. They want to buy your car, truck, or SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less, and no vehicle will be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned, community driven. Thank you as well going out to our good friends at Eagle Plumbing. Been providing expert service throughout Cochise County for more than 50 years. Family owned and trusted for everything from small leaks to major repairs. Think of Eagle Plumbing. And a big thank you going out to Desert RV in Huachuca City. Thank you, Jeff Rose, the owner, for supporting live stream sports coverage on Cool FM Live. And if you're in the market for a new or used RV, go to desertrvcenter.com. Seniors helping seniors, their caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Learn more at Southern Arizona SHS.com. And thank you to Vista Pros. Quality that you can count on. Vista Pros Heating and Cooling, proud supporters of our coverage in the community we call home. Vista Pros, local, reliable, and professional. So, Bill, it looked like Douglas was in a good spot here to maybe pick up a run or so, but they fall short with a double play there at the end. Xavier.
That's why they call it the pitcher's best friend, and double inning-ending double play. The first inning, as far as Douglas was concerned, Rojas was a master on the mound, getting a couple of strikeouts, and a 1-2-3 inning for the Douglas All-Stars. So second time at bat now for Randolph San Javier. And that should bring up Jose Ornelas, the catcher now. So Ornelas trying to get on and get their leadoff man aboard here in the top of the second. Rojas to the plate. Just misses inside, 1-0. Hit up the middle and into center field, cuts it off, and he's on first base with a nice single Ground ball right up the middle. So Ornelas on at first base. That'll bring up RJ Lopez. So San Javier Randolph's turn to get the leadoff man aboard. And this could be a very back and forth game, Todd. That's what I'm expecting. I don't expect either team to blow anybody out. This is the championship game of Junior Little League State Championship. They're over to third. He's going to go to second for one. High throw, and he's safe. Goes into center field. And the runner's going to go to third. And all the way to second on 2 overthrows is Lopez. So a couple of throwing errors, one by the shortstop and then one by the center fielder, puts runners at second and third now for Randolph San Javier. And that's going to bring up Jaden Ortero. Jaden Ortero at the plate. Two runners in scoring position. Ground to the third base side, foul, 0-1. Fireworks right off the start.
Good opportunity there for Douglas to get a double play, but bad throw. Cost them that.
So 0-1 count to Lopez. Fouled it straight back, so 0-2 quickly in the hole. And right here, they could use a strikeout. There is no double play in order right now, no natural double play. So 1-2 the count. Nobody. Over to the shortstop, long throw to first, gets him, but the run scores. So sacrifice grounder, 6-3 if you're scoring. And Jaden Ortero gets the game's first RBI, and the Randolph San Javier kids are up 1-0. Jimmy Kane now the batter. Runner at third base they still need to worry about. First pitch just missed inside. 1-0. Late crowd here, but I'm looking around, it's a pretty good crowd, especially down the left field line. In there for a strike. It wasn't a lot difference from that pitch, from the first pitch, just a little bit more over the plate and got the strike for a 1-1 count. 1-1 pitch. Just misses again. Boy, I'll tell you. Umpire has a pretty tight strike zone. 2-1 the count to Jaden Ortero. Swing got a piece of it, so that'll leave up the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Once again, the game scenario, the Douglas All-Stars need to win just one of the games, whether they play 1 or 2 games, they just need 1 win. The San Javier Randolph needs both games of winning. Fouled off to the right side, out of play, and the count remains 1-2. And that's 2-2, sorry. We have no scoreboard here, so bear with me, Cody. Ground ball into right field, a base hit. That'll score a run and gets them out at first base. Hustling in to throw it is the right fielder. And you don't see that very often, Todd, an outfielder throwing to first base for the out.
Let it go.
Yeah, I thought that was a base hit for sure.
Well, it was an RBI. It should have been a base hit. 2-0 here now for Randolph San Javier. And Jose Ortiz at the plate. Base is empty now. Up high for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. A little high again, 3-0. So Rojas Walks him on forward. Oh, he's going to call him back on a knee-high fastball. He says, get back here to the batter's box.
He was pretty confident.
He was about a third of the way down to first base, and the umpire rang him up for a strike. So 3-1 now.
It did look a little low to me, but
so once again, right down the middle, strike 2. So the count is full now, and good job by Rojas working back from a 3-0 count.
for sure.
Payoff pitch. Fouled straight back to stay alive, and the count remains full. 3-2 pitch. That's going to come over our way, and once again, he'll return to the batter's box on a foul ball. Swing and a miss and got him. Boy, Rojas, that's going to end the inning, and what a great time for a strikeout if you're a Douglas fan, because he was behind 3-0 and worked himself back to 3-2 and then struck him out after 2 foul balls. So at the end of an inning and a half, the Randolph San Javier All-Stars get 2 runs and they lead 2-0.
And thank you to SSVEC, our presenting sports sponsor, powering our live youth sports coverage all year long. Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. BEREAN Academy, also proud to support local sports where skill, strategy, and determination take center stage. Sign your child up for the fall school year at BEREAN Academy in Sierra Vista. Thank you to Stan Greer Millworks, Southeastern Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows with a distinguished history spanning 40 years. Offices in Tucson and Hereford. Pass on a legacy with Stan Greer Millworks. Check their selection out at stangreermillworks.com. Support local and support the businesses that support our live stream coverage here on Cool FM, allowing us to be able to give you this game for free. And Bill, Douglas All-Stars Juniors coming up to bat down 2-0. They need some runs.
It's still early, but yeah, the game's not out of control. Juan Rojas starting it off here in the bottom of the second for the kids from Cochise County. This is Pima County versus Cochise County here tonight in Tucson, Arizona. We may play 1, we may play 2. We'll have to see what happens.
It's a double elimination tournament, and Douglas does not have any losses coming into this championship game.
So Rojas at the plate. Carvajal on the mound. Douglas had an opportunity last inning, but an inning double play ended their hopes. Carvajal looks in, first pitch to Rojas. In the dirt, kind of bounced it up there. 1-0. Pitch, same place, same result, right? Bounce it again, 2-0. So Rojas way ahead on the count, trying to get that leadoff man aboard once again. 2-0 pitch. Hit over the shortstop, eats him up on the crazy bounce and into left field. I'm going to give him a base hit on that one. That was a nasty hop that just ate him up. And Rojas on board with a single. That'll bring up Jorge Alvarado. Trying to advance Rojas. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Douglas, the home team. And the score 2-0, Randolph San Javier. First pitch swinging, knocks it down the left field line, but foul. And an 0-1 count. It's Alvarado.
Hey, first thing I said.
Once again, Rojas off of first. I know it's early, but Alvarado representing the tying run at the plate. Umpire going over to Carbajal, and I think they're going to change balls. So Carbajal gets a new ball. Carbajal looks in. Go to the third baseman on the shortstop. He's going to go to second, not in time, and safe at first as well. So when the ball caromed off the third baseman's glove, Todd, it ricocheted over to the shortstop, but by that time he had no play at second base. He threw, but oh, they did get him. I can't believe they called him out on that. Okay, so 1 out, they got the lead runner. Delayed call by the infield umpire. I thought for sure he was safe. It looked like he got his hand in under the tag, or under the throw. First pitch low, 1-0. Alonso Rivas now with 1 out, and Alvarado on first base. Line drive, goes to the second baseman. He goes to short for 1, way over his head. And they get the second out, but not the third. As Rivas goes to second base on the overthrow. That almost took out my producer.
Almost hit the camera. Had to have a good, pretty good view of the ball in that particular throw.
Yeah, exactly.
I was taking my chances that it was just barely going to miss. So that's why I never moved the camera.
That's right. You took one for the team there.
Glad I was right.
And hit to center field, base hit. They're going to hold him up at third. Once again, baseball gods, and the unwritten rule is you don't want to make the first or the third out at home. And so runners at the corners now with 2 outs. And Pina Martinez at the plate. First pitch swinging. Ground ball over the second baseman is going to go over to first for the out. And that is all from the Douglas bottom of the second. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. So at the end of 2 complete, Randolph San Javier 2 and Douglas 0.
Thank you so much, Ted. MORSE Automotive Group in Sierra Vista, inviting you to stop in and experience the difference. Cochise County is now backed by MORSE. And American Southwest Credit Union, proud to cheer on our Douglas All-Star Junior team here at the state championship game. American Southwest Credit Union, your money stays local. Member NCUA, equal opportunity lender. And thank you to TWN Communications, delivering affordable, reliable, high-speed internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. Just Google TWN Communications and check out their coverage area in Cochise County. Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC in Sierra Vista, pioneering a visionary approach centered on customer service. Visit prestigesierravista.com. And Vista Pros, proud supporters of our local athletes and the community we call home. Vista Pros Heating and Cooling, local, reliable, and professional. They're there for you, by the way, 24/7. You got any kind of heating or cooling issue, 7 days a week. It's Vista Pros Heating and Cooling. All right, San Javier Randolph up to bat now once again with a 2-0 lead. And this particular team, you were telling me, Bill, over the years has kind of had Douglas's number.
Well, they go back and forth. I think they're the 2 best organizations in this level and also the senior level in the state, both playing in different districts. Douglas in District 8, and I believe Randolph San Javier in District 12, if I'm not mistaken. So top of the third here from Manzanita Park. First pitch low and outside, ball 1.
Hey, over the middle play, we're driving, Jose. Let's go, baby.
Isaiah Gutierrez at the plate. Fouls the next pitch off. 1-1. Once again, no scoreboard here. Cody's doing a great job in the studio. It's a 2-0 game. Pitch up high, 2-1.
And a very pleasant 84 degrees as we started this game.
I'll take it.
That's actually the coolest we've had of any of the games we've
By far
done the last couple weeks here.
Swing and a miss. Boy, that had some smoke on it. So 2-2 the count now. To Gutierrez. Up high. So the count runs full. 3-2. Nobody on. First batter in the top of the third. Payoff pitch. Kind of got it on his fist. Pitch here to the first baseman, and that'll do it. So Rojas puts it away to Hoyos. 1-3 if you're scoring. So 1 out here in the top of the third. Fabian Bueno at the plate now. First ball swinging, ground to the third, long throw across the diamond. Gets him for the second out. That was pretty. Those of you who never watched the game, a Little League game at field level, that's a long throw for a 12 and 13-year-old. From third base over to first base, and a nice play for the out. So 2 outs now, and the bottom of the order, Dominguez at the plate. Swing and a miss for a strike. Dominguez trying to adjust his helmet, took one of the pads out.
Got to hear that ball coming at you, Bill.
Oh, yeah. Up by his head. I'm sure he heard that one for a ball.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Let's see if the gives it. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Dominguez. Got a piece of it to remain in the batter's box, 1-2. Way to fight the pitch off. So like we said, the 2 best organizations playing each other. Swing and a miss. Looked like he took a little off that, Todd, and strikes him out to retire the side. 1-2-3 for Randolph San Javier. And at the end of 2.5, they are up 2-0.
All right, thank you so much there, Bill. La Sierra Grill and Steakhouse in Hereford. Thanks to Manuel, the owner, a Douglas native and alumni. A Bulldog alumni is proud to support the Douglas All-Star Junior team. Come on down to Hereford, Arizona at La Sierra Grill. They're serving lunch specials 11 to 3 Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And their new hours are Tuesday, Taco Tuesday from 11 to 7, Wednesday and Thursday as well from 11 to 7, Friday 11 to 8, and Saturday from 11 to 9. Just visit La Sierra Grill Steakhouse.net. La Sierra Grill, where flavor lives. Thank you to Sonic of Sierra Vista. Wednesdays are Wacky Pack Wednesdays with kids' meals, just $2.49. Thursdays, corn dogs, only 99 cents. Sonic, proud to support our Cochise County athletes. And the Sherry Ethel team, proud supporters of our young athletes all year long. If you're looking to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate professionals. Just Google the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, offices in Sierra Vista, right behind Denny's restaurant in the plaza. Bill, Douglas back up to bat, down 2-0 here. We got a close one here tonight.
7-inning game, and we're in the bottom of the 4th.
Is it the 4th?
Which one?
Is it the 3rd or the 4th?
Bottom of the
Yeah.
3rd, thank you. Try to keep forgetting Douglas is the home team on the San Javier home field. The bottom of the third now.
And they've got quite a contingent of supporters here tonight.
Yeah, they are really good. They a lot of families and just a great organization. Orozco at the plate. Gerardo. Ooh, hits him on the thigh. That's got to sting a little bit. Oh, no, looks like he got him on the bicep as Coach Oscar takes a trot down there to see if he's all right. So first pitch from Carbajal hits him right on the bicep. And maybe the wrist now. Now he's holding the wrist. He was holding the bicep. Coach is squeezing the bicep.
I think it was
maybe a ricochet.
Just above the elbow there in that area. Looked to me anyway.
So,
but just trying to get that initial sting off.
Yeah, it's not the same as getting hit by the yellow ball. So infield umpire gives him a little time to recuperate. 2 umpires here at the game. And that'll bring up first pitch for a strike. Urela. So 0-1 count. Took a little off, missed inside. 2-0 the count. Dominic gets just a piece of it. He's the right fielder. And a 2-1 count. So 1-2 count now. Just kind of changed it up on us. Got a piece of it, stay alive. Once again, the ump wants to change the ball to Carbajal. So after the foul ball, the count remains 1-2. Carbajal misses outside, waist high. And 2-2 the count. Ground balls to the hole at short. Going to take the short run to second. Drops the ball, so he's safe. And obviously safe at first with no play over there. So I think the throw was there. I think that was the second baseman's fault for dropping it. We're gonna give the error to the second baseman. E4 if you're scoring. And 2 on now for Douglas.
And nobody out.
Nobody out. Derek Vasquez at the plate. Ball goes to the screen, and both runners are going to move up. Throw down to third. Takes the third baseman off the bag, and everybody's safe. So both runners move up, and you get the tying runs in scoring position. So 1-0 the count. Carbajal takes a look at the runner at third, the pitch. Up high. 2-0 the count. Douglas with a golden opportunity here with nobody out. 2-0 count. Just missed high. Catcher tried to frame it, ump didn't bite. So 3-0 the count now. So Vasquez. Top of the order on deck, Marco Carrillo. 3-0 pitch. Over the shortstop and into left field for a base hit. 1 run scores. They're going to hold up Dominic at third. And once again, you don't want to give Douglas too many chances. They may not score a first one or two, but they're not going to be like that all game. It's a 2-1 game now with the tying run at third base, the go-ahead run at first base. Once again, nobody out here. Double play is in effect, though. Marco Carrillo, leadoff batter, takes a strike.
And runner advances to second now.
And no throw. They kind of fell asleep. So now both runners in scoring position. Todd, that was smart because now they got out of the double play.
Yep.
So second pitch is high.
Yeah, that was a
Very heads-up play. They're going to fall asleep on me. I'm going to take the base. Once again, aggressive base running by Douglas. And let's see if Carrillo can tie it up or possibly put him ahead. 2-1 here. Nobody out in the bottom of the third. Swing and a miss for a strike.
home run swing there.
So 1 ball and 2 strikes make that.
Although it'd be a little harder to home run in this field, Bill. It's a big field.
It's a big field. It's a little league field, though. Stays alive, fouls it straight back. So the count remains 1 and 2.
Fence looks farther away than I think, maybe.
Which farther in left field, I think, than right.
They don't have the exact length, though.
They don't have they don't have the feet on it. Hopefully they will, because we'll be playing probably at a college stadium or a junior college when we go to Bend, if that's the way we're going. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Carrillo. 2 runners in scoring position. The pitch. Just missed. Pitcher once again tried to frame it. And 2-2 the count. Two-two pitch. Hits it to left center. He's going to fall in. The runners had to wait. They scored from third base on the once the ball hit, and it is a tie ball game, Todd. As Dominic scores the second run, 2-2 here, and this is what we expected.
Yeah, quite a game. Douglas in unfamiliar territory, Bill. Throughout this tournament, they usually are leading.
Yeah, they usually get right off the lead right away. Liliano Reyna, the center fielder, now at the plate. Runners at first and second, so Douglas isn't done, and once again, nobody out.
All tied up, 2 apiece.
Big swing and gets a piece of it, fouls it straight back. 1-1 the count. Douglas getting the bat on the ball in this inning. Curveball, curved, but not quite enough. Misses inside. 2-1. That was a nice pitch, though. I didn't miss by much.
Beautiful night for baseball here in Tucson.
Oh, beautiful. 2-1 the count to Reyna. Hard hit to the second baseman into right field. They're going to wave the runner, and no, they're going to hold him up, and we got the bases loaded. The bases are loaded now. Still nobody out. So even a double play is going to score a run unless they get the first out at home plate.
Big opportunity here.
And here comes the Randolph San Javier coach. They cannot lose this game. They have to win this game, and then it's winner take all in a second game if necessary. So he's probably going to have a quick hook, Todd, I would imagine, with these pitchers.
Yeah, and again, folks, if you're just tuning in, it is a double elimination state tournament. Douglas has not lost a game yet. And San Javier Randolph has lost a game, and that game was to Douglas.
To Douglas in that, kind of the broken up game. We did an inning and 2/3 to finish it up. And I'll tell you, though, San Javier had their chances.
Ended up winning 7-4, Douglas did, but it was 6-0 at one point in that game.
Luis Avachuco at the plate, bases loaded. First pitch in there for a strike. Now Carvajal's going to have to throw strikes. There's no place to put the batter. So a lot of pressure on him to get the ball over the plate. Kind of rubbed in front of the thing. The runner's going to score over the first and safe. The ball just died on the grass, Todd. There was really no chance for the third baseman to run up on the ball because of the way it was hit. A lot of backspin. And then once that backspin crossed the turf, it just died on the grass. Unlike softball, you know, they're hitting on dirt, so it's going to take a different type of bounce. So still nobody out, and Douglas, 3 big runs here in the bottom of the third to take the lead. Hoyos at the plate. Carlos trying to add to the lead here. Fouled it off.
Hey, now we got a battle. We got a battle.
So 0-2 the count to Carlos Hoyos. He's the first baseman for the Douglas All-Stars. What an exciting inning this is. 3 runs, nobody out, still bases loaded. A lot of pressure on Randolph San Javier. Swing and a miss. What a nice pitch by Carbajal. He blew that one right by him and gets him on strikes for the first out. So 1 out in the inning. Now you want to stay away from the inning double play. You always hate to see the bases juiced and you don't get anybody home. So 1 out to Juan Rojas, the pitcher, trying to help himself. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. 4-2, Todd. Over his head for a ball. 1-1.
Bien, 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 a lo bueno, Rojas.
Just missed on the outside corner. Boy, that one looked pretty good from here. And a 2-1 count. Rojas at the plate. And get behind it. Here comes the runner from third. Pitcher covering. He's going to slide and got him at the plate for the second out. So aggressive race running cost him in that particular situation. Has a nice play by Carbajal to get off the mound and cover home plate, putting the tag down and getting the out. So 2 outs now. Other runners, the trail runners, both moved up to second and third. And Rojas still in the box now with 2 outs. Four to 2 here in the bottom of the third.
Well, and that backstop is not too far from home plate. So to me,
and did he get hit or is that a walk? I didn't see it.
I think that was a walk.
And let me correct the score. It is 3-2. That play at the plate would have been the 4th run. So 3-2 now. Still in favor of the Douglas All-Stars. We are in the bottom of the third. 2 outs now. Bases loaded again. First pitch is a strike. Jorge Alvarado at the plate. Once again, Carbajal under a little pressure to throw strikes. Nowhere to put the batter. Second pitch right at the knees. Nice sinker. Sinking fastball for strike 2. 0-2. And Rojas still in the box. With 2 outs.
Hey, battle right here, George. Battle, kid. Got a battle.
In the bottom of the third. Bender, nice on the inside corner, strikes out, and that's going to end the inning with the bases loaded. Carbajal gets out of it, but gives up the lead in the same respect as Douglas comes back with 3 runs in the bottom of the third to take a 3-2 lead here at the Little League Junior Baseball State Championship live from Tucson, Arizona.
And thank you so much, Bill McCulloch, and thank you so much for you out there watching us tonight. Can't do it without our sponsors. Thank you so much for tuning in to our free live stream sports broadcast on Facebook and YouTube. To continue receiving updates, please follow us on our Facebook and at Cool FM Live, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Cool FM Live. For businesses interested in collaborating on our sports coverage, email us coolfm@coolfmonline.com, because if Douglas ends up winning, we're going to head to Bend, Oregon for the West Regionals, as Douglas, if they continue to win, or either one of these teams, they continue to win after regionals, Bill, it's a chance for a national championship.
World Series.
World Series of
Junior
baseball.
level, yep.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So,
I would love to go to that.
yeah, I mean,
Sponsors, help us out.
yeah, please.
This
don't
costs
forget
a lot of money, but, hey, you're getting it free of charge.
Yeah, and we're hoping we're going to give, if we haven't already started calling on some Douglas businesses, because we need to be able to pay to stay and to
My 10-year contract.
pay Bill his 10-year contract, continue to deliver on that. So we need your support. So message us at Cool FM Live Facebook, email us, call us. If there's a business watching, we need your support as well to be able to go to regionals. If Douglas hangs on to win, they're leading 3-2 right now.
3-2, yes, sir. Top of the fourth. And this game is exactly how I thought it was going to be. Very tight, going back and forth. If you joined us late, Randolph San Javier got out to a 2-0 lead right off the rip.
Take it back up the middle. Everything's great. Just take it up the middle.
And Douglas bounced back in the bottom of the third to take the lead, 3-2. But left the bases loaded. It could have been a lot worse for Randolph San Javier. Calls a ball on that pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike. Top of the order, Aiden Casares. 2-1 to Casares.
I'll see you drive it, huh?
Both group of boys just really fantastic athletes and good kids as well, along with the good parental support on both sides. Obviously, we've been following the Douglas team, for they're the Cool FM team, and the Randolph San Javier, a 5-2-0 sports talk team. So, and Casares gets a leadoff walk to start the top of the fourth. So tying run on base, Todd. That'll bring up Javier Valencia. Javier with a J. San Javier with an X. First pitch low, 1-0. Can't forget about the runner at first. He takes the lead and back, and boy, I'm on it today, Todd.
You are.
Throwback not in time, but just to let him know, hey, I know you're over there. Once again, throw to first. Not close, but Todd, that's kind of a twofold thing. It's a mental thing, saying, hey, I know you're there. And when you start diving back, it takes a little bit out of you. And there he goes. Throw to second.
Ooh.
And they call him safe, much to the chagrin of the Douglas fans and the bench.
I think, from what I could tell, Bill, he slid in and made it.
Yeah. Swipe tagged, apparently not in time.
I'll have to look at that again.
The tying run at second base. I'm sure Cody probably put it up on a replay.
Yeah, do that one on a replay.
Fouled off to the right side, out of play.
But
Time called on the field.
unless that replay shows something different, I think he did beat the tag.
Umpire was right there.
In
1-2 the count. To Valencia. Casares on second base. Fouled off to the right side again, out of play. Catcher takes a look, but ran out of real estate. 1-2 the count. What an exciting game, and this is what it should be like. This is the state championship of the two best teams going at each other. So 1-2 to Valencia. 1-2 pitch. Up high. So that evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Be smart on bases, huh?
Valencia trying to get his runner in for second base to tie the game again. And struck him out looking. Boy, that was a tough pitch to take, and that's a K backwards in the scorebook. And an out for Douglas as Rojas threw it right by him and caught him looking. 1 out now here in the top of the 4th. And it's pitcher on pitcher now as Rudy Carbajal gets to the plate. Outfielders back up a little bit. They're playing him pretty deep. First pitch to Carbajal. Hit hard to left center field. It bounces in front of the left fielder. That's going to tie the score. And Carbajal is probably one of the longest singles you'll ever see as he stays at first base. So once again, Todd, tie game, 3-3.
Yep, these two teams definitely playing even tonight.
If you're going to win a state championship, both these teams are going to make the other team earn it.
Thank you to SSVEC, our presenting sports sponsor, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community.
So Ornelas up. Carbajal on first. Hoping for a double play if you're a Douglas fan. Pitch just misses inside, 1-0. Jose Ornelas, the catcher. Carbajal, the pitcher, on first. Squares around the bunt. Throw down to first. First baseman is well in front of the bag. You wouldn't have been able to do the swipe tag that far away. But once again, Todd, the mental aspect. You make the pitcher hit the dirt, maybe wear him out a little bit. Ornelas with a strike. 1-2 now to the catcher. Carbajal takes the lead off first base. Back. Once again, the cat and mouse game from the pitcher at first base. You want to make the pitcher hit the dirt. Take a little out of him. Ball outside and low. Nice job by the catcher to keep it in front of him. That's Abachuco. And no advancement by Carbajal. 2-2 the count. Rojas trying to keep it on the ground. Ball gets by, and Carbajal is going to run down to second base. So there goes the double play. And now the go-ahead run at second base for Randolph San Javier. So Ornelas goes from trying to move the runner up to now trying to bring him home. Fouled it off the plate. And I believe the count stays 2-2. Let's see. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So full count now. Carbajal stay put. He doesn't have to go anywhere. And took it a little off. They're going to make the throw to first, but that's going to allow Carbajal to go to third base. So kind of an error on, not a true error, but a mental error on Douglas. The catcher did not hold the third strike. He had to make the throw to first base to make the official out, and that gave Carbajal a chance to go from second to third. So now Carbajal 90 feet away from tying it back up. They're taking the lead, excuse me. First pitch up high for a ball, 1-0.
Let's go, RJ. Get another one right here, baby.
RJ Lopez at the plate. Kind of inside out to the second base, but nobody covering first. Pitcher's late, and the run scores as Carbajal crosses the plate. So a little confusion on the Douglas defense. Rojas did not get over in time as both the first baseman and second baseman went over to field the ball, and that cost them. So that was two mistakes now by Douglas, not holding on to the third strike, making the throw at first, allowing Carbajal to go from second to third, and then a ground ball to the right side. Both first and second baseman went after it. Pitcher very late getting off the mound. And RJ Lopez safe at first base. Here comes Coach Oscar to take a look, and let's see what he has to say. Once again, Randolph San Javier must win 2 games here to take the state title. Douglas either needs to win this one or the second one.
San Javier just pulled ahead.
3-2.
4-3.
4-3, excuse me. We would have had a scoreboard at the other 2 venues.
Yeah, why did they have to switch to a field with no scoreboard?
First pitch strike, throw down to first. It goes into right field.
No.
Second baseman over to the shortstop.
We got a play.
And they got him.
Wow.
So nice heads-up play by the second baseman, Vasquez, and nails him at second base to end the inning, but not before San Javier goes back up 4-3 at the end of 3.5 innings.
Thank you so much to BEREAN Academy of Sierra Vista. Proud to support local sports where skill, strategy, and determination take center stage. They have enrollment openings for the fall school year. Just give them a call, set up a tour at BEREAN Academy. Thank you as well to MORSE Automotive Group in Sierra Vista, always a supporter of our community and our fine young athletes and our live stream sports coverage. If you're looking for a new or used car, they're open tomorrow, Saturday. Great day to check out the selection in Sierra Vista. Cochise County is now backed by MORSE. A big thank you to American Southwest Credit Union, proud to cheer on our Douglas Junior All-Stars. They believe youth sports help build character and create the kind of community spirit that makes us all proud. American Southwest Credit Union, your money stays local, member NCUA, equal opportunity lender. All right, Douglas coming back up to bat. Bill, I believe we are in, I want to say, the 5th inning now.
Bottom of the 4th.
Bottom of the 4th. And Douglas is down by 1 run.
What a game, boy. This is what you want in a championship game. Both teams leaving it all out on the field, giving it their best. And we got 3.5 innings left to go.
Yeah, 7 innings of baseball.
So half of the game is half over right now.
Beautiful night, great turnout of people here tonight in Tucson. Game wasn't originally scheduled to be in Tucson. We were supposed to be up in Phoenix or Mesa.
Mesa, yeah, but with 2 Southern Arizona teams, I think they made the right call on that one, especially in lieu of all the issues they had at the Mesa tournament.
So the game was moved here since both teams are in this region of the woods anyway.
So Douglas trying to get back even or ahead now here in the bottom of the fourth. First pitch misses 1-0.
Let's get the live chat going, folks. Wherever you're watching from, let us know who your favorite player is. Get those comments going and share this post and video around to your friends and family.
Inside Davachuco. 2-0 the count. Hoyos on deck. Low and outside, so 3-0 by Carbajal. He's one pitch away from walking the leadoff batter. And oh boy, what could have been at that last inning? Bases loaded, left the bases loaded after pulling ahead 3-2. And that's not only the joy, but also the frustration of baseball, depending on what side of the field you're on and which dugout. Squares around to bunt, pulls back, and a strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 the count. So full count to Davachuco. Ground ball underneath the shortstop glove, took a kind of a tricky hop. And Davachuco on first base with the leadoff runner aboard. That did not take a true hop for the shortstop. That was, the ball stayed down, so we're going to give him a base hit. And Carlos Hoyos at the plate, Luis Davachuco on first base. Both Hoyos and Davachuco have little brothers that played for the Douglas Miners that had a pretty good run in the tournament. And they'll be ready to replace their older brothers in a year or two. Pitch gets by the catcher, and there goes Arrives now. They put a pinch runner in.
Hey, Alan, right here. Be smart, Alan. Be smart.
So 2-0 the count. Runner at second, representing the tying run. 4-3 here in the bottom of the fourth. In there for a strike.
Your head, Alan, your head.
So 2-1 the count now. Carbajal taking a look at second base. Goes to the plate, fouled off down the third base side. And the count 2-2 now.
Hey, battle right here, Alan, battle.
And we have mistaken, it's Alan Martinez at the plate. Misses high. So 3-2. Catcher takes a look back at the umpire. He was not happy with that call. And the count full now to Alan Martinez. Fouled off behind the plate, out of play, and that'll give him another shot. Nice way to protect the plate by Martinez. That fastball kind of rode in on his hands, and he had enough strength to foul it off. So count full once again. Arrives at second base. Inside, so what do we got here, Todd? 2 on and nobody out in the Douglas half of the fourth.
Yeah, trying to copycat last time up at bat when they loaded the bases, but they couldn't really take advantage of that as much as they wanted to.
The other Martinez up now. First pitch on the outside corner at about belt high, 0-1. I think it's Gerardo Martinez. Tying run at second base and steps out of the box, time called.
Hey, put it in play right here. Peter, fight it down, man. Fight it down.
So Peanut Martinez, one of the best baseball names we've come across in this tournament, if not the best. Gets the bat on the ball over to second base. Almost eats him up, but gets it over to first for the out. Runners both advance. So Martinez, the Peanut Man, gets the runners moved up on a sacrifice 4-3 if you're scoring. And Orozco to the plate. So tying run at third, go ahead run at second, 1 out. Nice sinking fastball for a strike. The bottom just dropped out of that one. 0-1 the count. And fouled out of play behind the backstop. 1-1. Excuse me, 0-2. Had that nice sinker, and then he fouled that one off. 0-2. Oh-2 pitch. Grounder to the shortstop. Drops it again, and the run scores, and everybody is safe, Todd. As we tie the score up at 4 apiece, as the last remnants of the sun ready to set on the horizon here in Tucson, Arizona.
Keep working, Rudy. Secondary.
So runner's still at third, but runner's at the corners. He's going to take off for second without a throw. Once again, just baiting the catcher to throw it down to give his man at third an opportunity, but Randolph San Javier did not bite. But also that puts 2 runners now in scoring position. We got a 4-4 tie. The pitcher gets behind him and over to second, flips to first. Throw to the plate, not in time. So 2 outs and the go-ahead run for Douglas. So it's either tied or up by 1 by both teams. And it's 5-4. So both teams just giving it their best, and we would expect nothing less here in the state championship game. Glad the 520 Sports Talks viewers can join in from Pima, Santa Cruz, and Pinal County. Hard hit into left field. That's going to be cut off by the left fielder. They're waving the runner home for third. And just by the cutoff man, the runner scores. And the batter goes to second base. So 6-4 now as they take a 2-run lead, and this is the most they've ever been up. They had a 1-run lead. They were down 2-0, went up 3-2, down 4-3. Tied it at 4, and then now we're up 6-4, I believe.
Who was that? Who's the batter that hit that ball?
Can't read it.
What's the name of the guy who just...
Derek.
Who?
Derek.
Derek? First name?
Reina. Reina. My name.
No. The runner.
Derek Vasquez.
Derek Vasquez or something?
So
Derek?
top of the order now, Marco Carrillo at the plate. Derek Vasquez was the last batter. So 2 outs and a strike to Carrillo. I asked him to email the thing. I can't read it.
Yeah.
Next pitch in there also. And 2-2 count now. Just missed. Boy, that was a tough one to take. I'll tell you, that's an eagle eye up at the plate. And a 3-2 count. So runner at second, maybe go halfway. He's not forced to run. And rings him up on a knee-high fastball on the outside part of the plate, and down goes Douglas for the 3rd out. but not before they scratch back and lead 6 runs to 4 runs heading into the top of the 5th.
One of these turns over here, if you've got a question in between innings and just ask. Thank you so much, folks. SSVEC, our presenting sports sponsor, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. Thank you so much to MORSE Automotive Group, again in Sierra Vista. Cochise County is now backed by MORSE. Thank you to Duran Plumbing, serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for more than 10 years. Residential and commercial plumbing projects backed by a lifetime of industry experience. Proud supporters of local sports programs and athletes.
Douglas.
Thank you as well going out to
Douglas.
Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County. Their new physical therapy department is now open
This is their home
in
field.
Hereford. Schedule an appointment with one of their doctors of physical therapy today by calling 520-432-6435. And Vinny's Pizza, serving the community for 45 years with great pizza, wings, and sandwiches. Proud supporters of this live stream coverage. Thank you as well to our good friends at Desert RV in Huachuca City, building more than an RV business, giving back through local youth sports sponsorships, veteran support, and community fundraising events. Learn more at desertrvcenter.com. And thank you to Seniors Helping Seniors. Their caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Learn more at southernarizonaSHS.com or call 520-487-4246. Douglas has regained the lead right now. And I've got 6-4. Coach, is the score 6-4?
Yeah, it's 6-4.
Okay, that's right. We do have the right score.
Top of the 5th, yeah.
Douglas in the lead. Okay. Thank you, Bill. And San Javier Randolph up to bat now again, trying to answer back.
Top of the 5th, so we're getting into the last third of the game here. First pitch low for a ball.
It's a must-win game for San Javier Randolph.
Ortero takes the ball low again. So 2-0 the count to Jaden Ortero.
For Douglas, if they lose this game, they can still come back and play another game in this double elimination tournament.
Oh boy, I don't know how that wasn't a strike, but a 3-0 count now to Ortero. Once again, both teams getting their leadoff men aboard, and it's paid off up to this point with a back and forth game, Todd. 3-0 pitch. And walks him on 4 pitches. So Ortero trots down to first, and the leadoff man aboard here for Randolph San Javier. That'll bring up Jimmy Kane. Ortero at first, Kane at the plate. Nobody out here in the top half of the 5th. Fouled off over by us, and now to play, 0-1. Boy, I love the grit of both these teams. Just never say die. You know, it's like, hey, we're up by 1, now we're down by 1. You're up by 2, now we're down by 2, and they just keep coming at each other. Swing and a miss, blew that one right by him, and an 0-2 count. Oh, 2 pitch up high, 1-2. Usually, you see if you got an 0-2 pitch, that third pitch, they usually try to make you go fishing, but that wasn't even close. That was an easy ball to lay off of. 1-2 the count to Jimmy Kane. Blowing away. So 2-2 now. So Kane chucks up a little bit on the bat, trying to protect the plate. 2-2 pitch, got him swinging for the strike, and the first out of the inning, as Otero returns to first base. That's going to bring up Jose Ortiz.
Big out there for Douglas.
Big out, and now double play in effect. They could get a double inning double play. So Ortiz at the plate. Rojas on the mound. First pitch up high. Catcher took a look down at first, decided not to throw it, and the pitch and the count 0-1, or excuse me, 1-0. Up high again. 2-0 the count. So Javier trying to scratch back from a 2-run deficit. Strike on the inside corner looking, and a 2-1 count. So Douglas, with their 6 runs, have scored 3 runs. In the innings they've scored 3 runs and 3 runs. Up high. So a 3-1 count now to Ortiz. Strike 2 on the outside corner. That's going to run the count full. And let's see what Otero does. If he takes off his strikeout, you don't want to get too far off. And just takes his lead. And Ortiz strikes out. So that's a big second out. If you're a Douglas fan here in the top of the 5th, it's going to bring up Isaiah Gutierrez. Pitch to Gutierrez, foul straight back out of play, 0-1. So 2 outs here in the Randolph San Javier half of the 5th inning. Swing and a miss. He got a tip, but it's a strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Just misses high. So 1-2 the count now. Chopper over to the first base, second base, and once again, nobody covering at the first base, and everybody's safe. So Rojas needs to get off the mound and cover. Anytime if it's hit to the right side, you got to take a look because you got to cover that bag. So tying runs aboard now at first and second. Swing and a miss to Fabian Bueno. Just misses. 1-1 the count to Bueno. Swing and a miss on a letter high fastball for a strike. Time called by the home plate umpire. 2 runners on here, 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Douglas ahead 6-4 in the junior state championship game here at Manzanita Park in Tucson, Arizona. Fouled away straight back to stay alive. So 1-2 the count to Bueno. Runner's gonna go on the crack of the bat. And popped up to shallow center fielder. The center fielder takes control of it, makes the catch to end the inning. But Randolph San Javier had their chances. They had the tying runs aboard and came away empty. So at the end of 4.5 innings, Douglas ahead 6-4.
And thank you so much for those of you watching tonight on our Facebook page at Cool FM Live and on our YouTube channel at Cool FM Live, which we have more people that now join us for sports on our YouTube page. It used to be the other way around, Bill, but I guess YouTube is the place to go for sports.
Well, YouTube's got better resolution. They're in 1080p where Facebook's in 740. or 760, whatever the next step is now.
So you get a better picture.
You get a better picture. Don't have to worry about copyright on music.
Yep.
It's better all the way around. It's just that Facebook has been a standard since they came aboard on the social media game. But we'll bring it to you on both platforms.
Yep, absolutely. So, folks, thank you so much. We can't do it without our sponsors like BEREAN Plumbing, serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for more than 10 years on residential and commercial plumbing projects. Backed by a lifetime of industry experience. Proud supporters of local sports programs and athletes. La Sierra Grill and Steakhouse, thank you so much to Manuel, the owner, a Douglas native, and we thank him for his sports sponsorship coverage. Check out La Sierra Grill, Steakhouse.net, where flavor lives. They're open tonight on a Friday here till 8 o'clock, and then Saturday tomorrow from 11 to 9. Go ahead and support La Sierra Grill and Steakhouse in Hereford. And Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County, supporting our young athletes. Don't forget the physical therapy department is open in Hereford as well. All right, Douglas is back up to bat, looking to expand on their lead, Bill, up 6-4.
In the bottom of the fifth.
Bottom of the fifth.
And the Douglas All-Stars up 6-4. Both these teams are just incredibly competitive with each other. And this isn't the first time they've seen it, not even this season. These teams go back several seasons as rivals. Took a little off and way ahead on the count, or way ahead on the swing. Next ball in the dirt goes to the backstop. So Reina at the plate. And he's looking at a 1-1 count. Carbajal to the plate. Ground ball past the pitcher over to the second baseman. He's going to pick it up, flip to first, and get him by a step for the out. 4-3 if you're scoring. And the first out of the inning. And that's going to bring up the catcher, Avachuco. I really liked his little brother on the minors team. He was quite the character. Good baseball family, the Avachucos. So nobody on and one out now in the bottom of the fifth. First pitch, knee-high fastball for a strike, 0-1. Carlos Hoyos on deck, and a base hit into left field just past the third baseman. That's going to go to the wall. He's rounding second, almost stumbled, and he'll settle for a stand-up double. Is Avachuco. So right inside the third base bag and the third baseman's glove, and down the left field line. It was a long run for the left fielder. And Avachuco, had he not stumbled, he may have gotten more. I don't know. That would have been close. But nevertheless, a stand-up double here with one out, Todd. And a 6-4 lead. Douglas would like to get a little more insurance and get that run across. Reina is going to warm up in the bullpen. And Bouncer to the shortstop, looks the runner back at second, on to first, throws the bat. Safe at first, he pulled his foot off the bag. And now runners at first and second with one out. That was huge because that would have been the second out of the inning. So an error on the first baseman. And Juan Rojas, the pitcher. And looking at the bullpen, this is probably last inning. Was probably his last inning on the mound. First pitch fouled straight back, 0-1. Jorge Alvarado on deck. So it should have been two outs, but only one out here in the Douglas half of the fifth inning. Forward to the pitcher, goes to second for one, on to first. Not in time and fumbles it. Here comes the run to score. That's run number 7. So good heads-up base running for Douglas as Avachuco comes around to score. And we have a 7-4 ball game as Douglas trying to pull away a little bit, Todd.
Well, that was the score of the last ball game between the two teams, 7-4. That's the score now. The difference now is if Douglas ends up winning, they go to the West Regionals and try to get a Little League Baseball National Championship underway.
So meeting at the mound, and they're going to change pitchers. And let's see who they have here. Aiden Casares will take over the pitching duties for Douglas, or for Randolph San Javier.
Let's get that chat going, folks. Who's your favorite team is? Root on your team, root on your favorite player. Share the video around. If you've got a family member or a friend, we've got a great game here. Douglas now up 7-4. Okay, Rojas, according to Cody back at the studio, Bill, has 8 strikeouts so far.
Yeah, he's been doing well. He got in a little trouble on that 3-run comeback by Randolph San Javier. Now, Casares is interesting. I talked to his grandfather, who was a few years back, was the Sunnyside softball coach and led them to the 2nd best record in school history, except for their state championship team. And then they dumped him. It was unbelievable. They just did him dirty. And he's a great coach. He's a great guy, good friend, supporter of my show, 520 Sports Talk. And looking at his grandson coming in relief. So Jorge Alvarado at the plate. Douglas up 7-4. Quick throw to first. Runner back. Rojas at first base. Alvarado at the plate with 1 out. Fly ball to left field, dives for it, and made a catch. What a fabulous play in left field to dive and make the out, and there was 2 outs. So that'll end the inning, boy, and that may juice up Randolph San Javier. You saw what happened to Canyon View when they played the Douglas Miners after a couple of stellar plays in the field. They came back with a big inning and ultimately won that extra inning game over the Douglas Miners. So let's see if that lights the fire for Randolph San Javier as they come up here in the top of the 6th. And a 7-4 Douglas lead.
Tonight's live sports coverage brought to you in part by Vista Pros Heating and Cooling, proud supporters of our local athletes and the community we call home. Vista Pros, local, reliable, and professional. Thank you as well to Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, LLC in Sierra Vista, serving Cochise County, pioneering a visionary approach centered on customer service. Visit prestigesierravista.com. Thank you to TWN Communications, delivering affordable, reliable, high-speed internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. Thank you to MORSE Automotive Group in Sierra Vista. Stop in tomorrow and Saturday and test drive a new or used vehicle. Biggest selection in Cochise County. Cochise County is now backed by MORSE. In American Southwest Credit Union, thank you so much for your support as well of our live stream sports coverage and our youth in Cochise County. American Southwest Credit Union, your money stays local. Member NCUA, equal opportunity lender. And thank you as well to our presenting sports sponsor, SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. Well, we had a flood warning in the area, but it looks like the That's dissipated now.
Yeah, I don't foresee it raining. So I wanted to make a point to maybe our 520 Sports Talk viewers that haven't seen this Douglas team. At one point in the tournament, they had 45 runs scored, only giving up 2. So you know that the Randolph San Javier kids, they're battling them tough. And Douglas has not had a close game like this until that last inning in the third mop-up game the other day. And then this one. Hit down the third base line and in play. He's going to ground first. And now a late foul called. So he's going to have to run all the way back to the batter's box at an 0-1 count. Close, a very late call by the umpire. And Mikey Dominguez, he's the last batter in the order. He'll go back to the batter's box with an 0-1 count.
More and
Nice eye
more,
at the plate by the ball, 1-1.
more and more Douglas fans started to show up tonight and support the All-Stars.
Just got a piece, 1 and 2. So my question is, were they thinking they're going to lose the first game and they wanted to come in fourth to the second game? I love the Douglas fans. I like the San Javier fans too. Just a bunch of good people. Bouncer, Rojas over to first, pulls him off the bag, tags him going by for the out.
Well, and maybe even coming up to help celebrate, because my understanding, Bill, is one of your sponsors is going to be hosting hopefully a Douglas celebration party, if you're a Douglas fan.
Well, actually, we invited both teams if they wanted to come, but yeah, that's Bianchi's Italian at Speedway in Silver Bell. The exact address, 1110 North Silver Bell Road. We'll be headed out there after the finish of either this game or the next game. And right now, Douglas with a 7-4 lead. Top of the order, Aiden Casares, and he came in to pitch last inning. First pitch at the knees. Boy, he called it low. 0-1, or excuse me, 1-0. That looked like a strike from here. So 1-0 to Casares. Rojas swinging a miss. That evens the count. 1-1. Swinging a miss again on a nice fastball, and now down in the count. 1-2 is Casares. Should be top of the 6th. Up high for a ball. Nice eye at the plate. And a 2-2 count. Just inside to run the count full.
I think the pitcher thought that was a strike.
I think he did. 7-4, although the umpire did not. So full count to Casares. Payoff pitch. Just misses, a nice eye at the plate. And Aiden trots down to first. That'll bring up Javier Valencia. And I think they're going to get a pitching change here. Goes Oscar down out of the dugout. And they had the bullpen warming up while they were at their at-bats last inning, Todd, so that doesn't surprise me. And who knows, they may want to just save them on pitch count. We don't have a scoreboard, so we have no idea what the pitch count is. So while we break in the action for a change in pitchers, and we just want to see which one it is. If he turns his back here, we can see the number. Looks like number 14, looks like Emiliano Reyna comes in from center field. And doesn't that expect center fielder's got to have the strongest arm in the outfield, and now he's coming in to pitch in relief.
And try to close it out for Douglas here. A big moment for him and a big opportunity. Big run last inning. I can't stress that enough. 6-4, and you get that extra run. So
Now, Randolph's son Javier has to put 2 on to bring the tying run to the plate. And they do have a runner at first with Aiden Cáceres.
Some late arrival Douglas fans here by us in our broadcast. Hi, folks. How you doing? Welcome here. Douglas fans in support, making the drive to Tucson.
They might have got off work late, too. That's a long drive.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing, too. You know, they can't
That's
be
a
here.
long drive,
Right.
yeah. So Valencia at the plate, Cáceres at first. Fouled straight back, out of play. 0-1.
Hey, watch it, Carlos. Watch it,
Toyo's holding the runner on at first. High and tight for a ball. 1-1 the count. And the 1-1 pitch. There goes the runner. Throw down to second base.
Ooh.
And got him stealing. Big out for the Douglas All-Stars as they got the base runner. And a nice throw by the catcher, but a better job by the shortstop to put the tag on.
Yeah. So a big out there, Bill, for Douglas.
And nobody on base now. And Valencia still at the plate. And called strike for strike 2. So 1-2 the count to Valencia. Javier trying to get on and just missed. 2-2 the count. 2-2 pitch, got him on a high fastball, and down he goes for the third out. And a nice play on the caught stealing by the Douglas All-Stars to highlight that half of the inning as we head to the bottom of the 6th with Douglas ahead, 7-4.
I'm going to do a little spin around with the camera, in part because I got to tighten my camera a little bit more here. There we go. It was getting loose on me. Well, folks, thank you again so much for watching us wherever you are watching from. Let us know in comments if you're watching on YouTube. Do us a favor and hit the subscribe button and help us get to 3,000 subscribers. We're ever so close to that 3,000 mark, so please hit the subscribe button for all of our sports that we do on Cool FM Live on YouTube. And last we checked, we just had over 100 people, continuous people tuning in, and which was doubling our Facebook numbers. So welcome aboard to our YouTube channel and subscribe, please. Also follow us on Facebook as well, too. And if Douglas wins, Bill, we're going to do our best to get some interviews here with the coach and some of the players. As a win, we'll send them to the regionals in Bend, Oregon, in their quest for a Little League Juniors National Championship. Bend, Oregon would be next. And Bill, we've got our hotel almost registered. Do you have any? You're usually the one who gets the hotels.
Yeah, I'm still working on it. I didn't want to jump the gun too much.
Well, yeah.
Because I didn't know if we were going to go to Montana, so.
Right. Now, Montana, that's already been sealed. Sierra Vista seniors team will have their first game in their quest for a national championship in their regionals in Missoula, Montana. That'll be Friday at 8 a.m. against Colorado, and we'll have that game on Cool FM Live as well. Jeff Davenport will have the play-by-play of that game.
The other part of the A team. All right, love Jeff Davenport. That calls a great game. And you're going to see Jeff and I together at the pick football game with Douglas and Bisbee. I think the third game on the schedule when football begins.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch us for that broadcast for the pit game. We'll have it on our YouTube channel and Facebook as well.
Got Evis at the plate.
Now, Bill, we are in what inning here? What
Top or the bottom of the 6th.
bottom of the 6th?
1 inning to go. Next pitch, chop foul down the third base side. So 2-1 to Alonso Arribas. Got a piece of it, and the count 2-2.
84 degrees, Bill. The coolest it's been in all of the games we've covered
Yes.
at the state tournament.
So 2-2 the count. Cáceres to the plate. Hit hard, just past the reach of the shortstop into center field. That would have been a spectacular play and didn't miss it by much. So he's on base and to lead off the bottom of the 6th. That'll bring up, I believe, Derek Vasquez. Vasquez, the last batter in the lineup. We'll have the top of the order, Marco Carrillo, on deck. No, excuse me. Got a little ahead of myself. Alan Martinez at the plate. And Arribas at first. Martinez, an extra hitter. Swing. Got a piece of him right off his foot, and I'll tell you, that does not feel good. You see a lot of the major league guys, hitters, have that almost a catcher's pad type padding on their front ankle because you foul it off, and you're going to feel that one for a few days. So Alan Martinez at the plate tried to shake off that foul ball. And Alonso Arribas at first. Nobody out. Way over his head to the backstop. And Arribas takes second base. So once again, Todd, Douglas taking advantage of a miscue by Randolph San Javier. And they have another runner in scoring position. So 1-2 count to Alan Martinez. Line drive underneath. He's going to try to go to third and get the lead runner, and he does get him out for the first out. Normally you don't run on that. If the ball's hit to the left side and you're at second base, you normally don't run, but watching his base coach and took a chance, and they nailed him at third base for the out. So Alan Martinez at first, and now Peanut Martinez at the plate. Over the first, not in time. So Peanut Martinez trying to move the runner along with one out here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch low.
Come back.
Just missed high for a ball. And Martinez, the Peanut Man, ahead on the count. One out here in the bottom of the 6th for Douglas. Pitch low. So 3-0 to Martinez, with the other Martinez on first base. Douglas trying to get one more run, maybe. Peanut showed bunt, pulled back, and took a strike. So 3-1 the count now. And he'll get in there and swing away. Right past the first baseman into right field for a base hit. They're going to try it at first. Safe on a bang play. That was close as Martinez hustling down the line, barely beat the throw. And now you got runners at first and second with one out.
That's why when even a ball hits out of the infield, you got to still run as fast as you can.
You got to hustle down there. Those outfielders they love to make a play in the infield.
You can't assume that that's going to be an automatic base hit.
Especially the shallow as they're playing.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
So time called on the field as the coach from Randolph San Javier coming out not liking what he heard from the infield umpire. Once again, Randolph San Javier with their backs to the wall, Todd. They must win this game to force a second game. So the call stands. That was close. I mean, either way, I don't think it would have been a bad call. And Orozco at the plate. Pitch low for a ball, 1-0. Once again, if you're Casares, you do not want to walk this batter to load the bases. There's only one out. And there's a lot of ways you can score from third with one out. Up high, 2-0. So Casares down on the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Two-0 pitch misses inside, so 3-0 now to Orozco. And you can start to see that this Randolph San Javier team getting a little nervous as time is running out. They only have one more at bat, Todd.
Yep, they're down to their 3 outs. Douglas would surely like to get a few more runs.
Squared away to the butt, pulled back, and walked him on 4 straight pitches. That's going to load him up. And Douglas would like to get this extra run, Todd, because that means you would need a grand slam just to tie it. And those are rare. Although we did have 3 pitchers in the minor division combined to pitch a perfect game in Sierra Vista in the divisional series, or the district series. And the right fielder at the plate. So Dominic Correa in the batter's box from the left side. Pitch is low. Once again, Casares got to throw strikes, nowhere to put him, and that would not feel good to walk in a run at this point in the game.
Oh, that's got to be the most painful thing when that happens.
Up high, so he's having a hard time finding the strike zone. And a 2-0 count. Casares takes a long look in, the 2-0 pitch. At the knees for a strike, 2-1. And late call, but a ball, so that's going to force in a run. And now an 8-4 lead for Douglas, and base is still loaded, and here comes the Randolph San Javier coach, and that's going to be all for Casares. So early on, this game was back and forth, Todd. Each team had the lead. Each team tied it up. And as we progressed through the latter portion of the game, Douglas coming out and pulling ahead now by 4 runs, 8-4.
And thank you so much, Bill, and thank you so much for watching our live stream coverage made free, which is made possible to you by these following sponsors: BEREAN Academy. Sign your child up today for the fall school year at BEREAN Academy in Sierra Vista, where skill, strategy, and determination take center stage. And a big thank you again to Stan Greer Millworks. They're a big supporter of our sports coverage as well, too. They're America's, Southeastern Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows with this distinguished history spanning 40 years. Offices in Tucson and Hereford. Pass on a legacy with Stan at Greer Millworks at stangreermillworks.com. And a big thank you as well going out to Vista Pros Heating and Cooling, proud supporters of our Douglas All-Stars and the community we call home. Vista Pros, local, reliable, and professional.
So new pitcher in for Randolph San Javier. And Derek Vasquez will be coming to the plate. Fabian Bueno now the third Randolph San Javier pitcher.
So a big opportunity here, Bill, with runners at second and third now for Douglas.
Vasquez, the second baseman. You never can have enough runs in a championship game because you don't know what's going to happen in the next half inning. Ball goes to the backstop. It bounces right back to him. Pitcher covered the mound, so no advancement on the runners. And Vasquez will stand back in the batter's box with a 1-0 count. Cochise County versus Pima County here tonight. Gets a bouncer to the second baseman, kind of fumbles it, no play at second, and he did get him at second. So a fielder's choice 4-6, and that's the second out. So 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 6th for the Douglas All-Stars. That'll bring up the top of the order, Marco Carrillo. He's a third baseman here with 2 outs now, runners on the corners. Here goes the runner to second base. You knew that was coming, Todd. Stevie Wonder saw that one.
Yep, runners at second and third now for Douglas.
2 outs in the inning, 8-4 lead. Pitch just missed. And a 1-1 count to Carrillo. Bounce past the catcher.
Now, Bill, you said 8-4. Did a run come in, or because we had 7-4 going into this inning? I don't remember a run crossing yet in this inning. Just making sure on that.
Yeah, it's 8-4. A run did come in on that error.
Okay. 8-4.
That's why I'm on a 10-year contract.
Yeah.
Up high for a ball. So 3-2 the count now. Count full.
Well, Cody's got 9 up on the scoreboard.
Does he? And loses them on a walk. That's going to put runners at first and second. Yeah, that is 9-4 because there's a runner at third and there was 2 on before that. No, the bases are loaded now. We'll check on that, but I believe Cody's right. Cody, if you could give me strikeout totals for Rojas before he got taken out of the game, we're probably going to talk to him afterwards. First pitch low for a ball. Emiliano Reyna, the center fielder, started the game in center field. They went into pitch. Little looper into left field. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to score one. They're going to hold up the other runner at 30, keep the bases juiced. And a 10-4 lead now for the Douglas All-Stars as they start to pull away.
Buenas tardes. ¿Todo bien?
So it's 10-4. What's up? 10-4.
Yeah, we have no scoreboard here, so.
Yeah, it is 10-4. Got it verified by Coach Oscar. And the wheel's just falling off for Randolph San Javier. So the shortstop's going to go the long way to first and retire the side, but not before Douglas comes out again and gets multiple runs. And after 6.5 innings, Todd, the Douglas All-Stars pulling away, leading 10-4.
Thank you so much, everybody out there watching wherever you're watching from. Let us know where you're watching from. Love to hear you in the chat of Facebook or on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for our coverage and our sponsors. Thank you to TWN Communications, delivering affordable, reliable, high-speed internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. Seniors helping seniors. Their caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Learn more. Southern Arizona SHS.com. Thank you to Allo Fiber, your home team, new home team for internet, TV, and phone service. AlloFiber.com, now available in Sierra Vista. Thank you to Eagle Plumbing. They've been providing expert service throughout Cochise County for more than 50 years. Family owned and trusted. Everything from small leaks to major repairs. Only a phone call away. Eagle Plumbing, proud supporters of local sports. And thank you as well going out to Sierra Toyota. They want to buy your car, truck, or SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned, community driven. And Bill, we're down to the final 3 outs that Douglas has to get if they want to close out this game.
Top of the 7th. And those of you in Cochise County, you're really aware of the Little League and also the Douglas Bulldogs high school team. But those of you in Pima County, Pinal County, Santa Cruz County, Douglas has an awesome tradition in baseball. And this is right here. What you're watching is the reason why they never have to rebuild. They just reload, as they have an excellent Little League system here in Douglas, not only with the juniors, but also the majors and the minors.
And if Douglas closes this game out, they win an Arizona State Juniors Championship, and then they will advance to the regionals in Bend, Oregon, starting next week. And we'll have the coverage here on Cool FM Live. And they're going to be fundraising right away. They got to turn around and get some money themselves to be able to
help out the kids. This is their dream. Not every kid gets this opportunity. Carbajal hits a pop up to the shortstop. He hit that one a mile high. Shortstop went on the grass in shallow center field to put it away for the first out.
2 more outs to go for Douglas and a state championship.
So the catcher now coming to the plate, Jose Ornelas, with 1 out and nobody on. So both these teams will be on the 520 Sports Talk show when the dust settles and the Little League tournaments are over. We'll get them both on, both quality teams and great kids, great parents. That one's hit hard in the left field and over his head to the wall. He's rounding first into second with a stand-up double. So there's no quit in this Randolph San Javier team as they get a 1-out double by Ornelas. RJ Lopez now coming to the plate with a runner in scoring position. Ornelas is going to go over to the third base coach for a quick word.
Está practicando, está practicando. Mira eso, ya no sé cómo lo dice. Todo. Está practicando el inglés.
Ball up high. 1-0. And if you are in Douglas and listening and you know of anybody that owns restaurants or something like that, we will need a show venue for the Douglas team once their season is finished. They're not done yet. Looking to go to Bend, Oregon. And up 10-4. Runner at second for San Javier Randolph. And the pitch was high once again. I believe it's 2-1 the count. In there for a strike, so 2-2 the count now. Let's say, oh, it's 3 balls, 1 strike. Okay. And loses him on the 4th ball, so he'll trot down to first, and Randolph San Javier not dead yet. 1 out and 2 on here in the top of the 7th. That'll bring up RJ Lopez.
All
Jade
Douglas names.
Nortero on deck. Double play in effect. Pitch up high, 1-0.
That's all Douglas needs, Bill. 2 more outs.
Ending a game-ending double play, championship-ending double play in effect as Coach Oscar goes to the mound. I think he just wants to set his defense up. I don't think there's anything wrong with the pitcher. He may say a couple words to him, but they want to make sure where they are on the same page defensively, first and second. So you got to force at any bag, but you also have the double play opportunity that would end the game and give the championship to the Douglas All-Stars. So lots of scenarios in baseball. That's what makes this game fun. And a 10-4 lead, trying to close it out, is Douglas. Pitch fouled off to the left side. So 1-1 the count to RJ Lopez.
Right there.
And they hit into right field. They're going to wave him home. That's going to score a run. It's going to be cut off by the first baseman. And a 10-5 game now. And don't forget, a couple nights ago up in Mesa, down 6-0, they popped 4 runs on the board real quick. So never say never if you're a baseball purist, and also if you're the fans of Randolph San Javier. So 10-5 is your score. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Jade Nortero at the plate. Runners on first and second. Swing and a miss. Blew that one right by him. Once again, Reyna just throws it right by him. So quickly 0-2 the count. Good eye at the plate.
Good eye, Jim. Come at him. Hey, just takes one hop on their face.
1 ball, 2 strikes now to Jade Nortero. Ooh, and that hit him. And once again, that does not feel good. He's going to go down on the ground, hit him right in the arm. And that'll load the bases up, Todd, after we resume play. Time called, obviously, for the injury as the coaches go over to check on him. You could hear that one. So Jimmy Kane got plunked right on the arm. He's had a rough game, a couple of strikeouts, and now got hit on the arm. And I think they're definitely gonna put some ice on it. Let's see if they send somebody else out. So it looks like Carbajal is going to come out and run at first base. Pitcher, that's the first baseman and second base, and 1 run scores. And safe at first, safe at second, and safe at third as the bases remain loaded. And here comes Randolph San Javier, 10-6 now.
And bases loaded, Bill.
Yes. Now your tying run comes to the plate.
And there's still only 1 out.
Still only 1 out. This is what you want a championship game to be. You want to have to earn it. First pitch in there for a strike. Nice little bender on the inside corner. 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was going for the fences on that one. That would have tied it up on 1 swing. Don't go away, folks. This one's not over. If by chance Randolph San Javier can tie it or go ahead, there is still the bottom of the 7th because Douglas is the home team. Fouled off to the right side, out of play. One ball and 2 strikes now. And way out in front of him, he dropped the 3rd strike.
It's over.
And got him on tag. It is over. So strike him out, throw him out. And that'll do it. That is a wrap. The Douglas All-Stars come back with a big second half of the game and withstand a furious rally by the Randolph San Javier team. And Douglas wins the game 10-6 to win the State of Arizona Junior Little League Championship and on to Bend, Oregon for the regionals as they celebrate. And good sportsmanship. Like I said, both coaches know each other, they're friends, and just a tremendous game. And San Javier Randolph did not go down without a fight. And a strike him out, throw him out play to end the game. And that wasn't really the runners on first fault because the catcher dropped the ball. So therefore, once again, the out had to be made at first. But when the bases are loaded, you can't force the runner to the next base on a dropped 3rd strike. So heads up play by the Douglas All-Stars to get the 2nd out of the double play, getting the runner going back to first.
Absolute amazing win here for the boys from Douglas, your state champions of Arizona for junior baseball, heading to Bend, Oregon and the West Regionals and their quest for a Little League National Championship.
So the coach is going to say a few words to them, and then we're going to get Coach Oscar over here, and we're going to try to get Rojas over here as well. Cody, if you could let us know how many strikeouts Rojas had before he was relieved.
Yeah, and send it to Bill's phone if you can. Yeah, watch your phone. I think he's going to send it to you there, Bill. Folks, thank you so much for watching. What a game. What a team. Now, remember, Bill, Douglas has gone undefeated in the state tournament.
Well, and they're used to just mowing people over. Like we said, at one point, after 3 or 4 games, they were 45 runs scored and only 2 given up. So they were not used to tight games, and that puts a lot of pressure on them. But I'll tell you,
Apparently,
just
the
wait.
little one is bringing the Douglas All-Star mascot.
The mascot dog.
Mascot dog.
But it's not a bulldog.
For part of the celebration. It must be.
So just waiting on Cody to send me some strikeout stats while Coach Oscar kind of debriefs his team, congratulates them, but just telling them, hey, we're not done yet. We're not going to go to Bend, Oregon just to show up. We're going to go there to win and try to advance to the Junior World Series. Once again, I did call the Western Regional and nobody was there to answer the phone. I left an answer. I said, we need a confirmation on our live stream. So we should get a answer, I would assume, quickly. Being Friday, though, we may not get one until Monday.
Big thank you to La Sierra Grill Steakhouse. Manuel, a Douglas native and alumni, congratulates the Douglas Juniors on a great season and now an Arizona State Juniors Championship as they head to the West Regionals in Bend, Oregon. Thank you as well to Duran Plumbing, Sonic of Sierra Vista, the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, Grasshopper Landscaping, Copper Queen Community Hospital. Thank you as well to Vinny's Pizza of Sierra Vista, Sierra Toyota, Eagle Plumbing, Aloe Fiber, the Doggo Lotto. Don't forget, folks, to get your numbers before Sunday at midnight. Pick your numbers. You could win $500 in cash and prizes on Monday at 6 p.m. The numbers are free. Go to our website, coolfmonline.com/Doggo Lotto, and pick your free numbers and play every Monday at 6 p.m. on Cool FM Live as well. Thank you as well to Desert RV, as well as seniors helping seniors, Vista Pros as well. And Bill, I don't know if you want to open up the gate and take the microphone and
Sure.
steer them towards my camera here if you can.
I'm going to look back at you because I'm going to have my phone in my pocket. So when Cody gives you strikeouts, let me know. Like, the gate's locked. So we're going to get Coach Oscar over here. Dugout. We're going to try to go to the dugout here. Con permiso. And as the Douglas Junior All-Stars District 8 won their district, came to Tucson for the final game after playing most of the tournament in East Mesa, are your Arizona representatives now.
Coach, come on, coach. Falta loca. Bájala. Gerardo. Bájala. Ahí.
Oscar. Right now. Ven para acá.
No. Quieren volar. Vamos por arriba.
Oscar. Oscar.
champion.
Bring Rojas over too.
Hey, bro, how are
I guess. Guy from All Sports Tucson. Fucking asshole. All Sports Tucson, another one. They're our rivals.
I thought he was. Are we on?
Okay, so where's Todd? There he is. I don't want to turn my back to the camera. All right, so Mr. Rojas is being interviewed, and we're going to get Coach Oscar up here. Wow, what a game. You know, down 2-0, come and tie it back up. They take the lead again. You come and tie it and take the lead back. They catch you again. And then the second half of the game, you just started chipping away and got a little bit of a cushion. And then that last at bat, so you just blew them away.
Yeah. You know, Rojas, he came through. You know, he kind of was nervous. You know, Rudy, we know him from travel ball. So, you know, we knew what to expect. We knew they were going to come out and give us a fight. And that's what we want. That's what we want. You know, those blowout games, you know, we can just play our schedule. But, you know, this is what we want. We want a dogfight, you know.
You know, and go ahead and hang on to that.
Okay.
During up in Mesa, you were like 45. You were 45 runs to 2 runs given up. And like you said, blowouts don't put any pressure on your team. They don't really teach them as far as the development on how to be gritty, how to stay focused and win these tight games. But tonight, you know, once again, back and forth, you tied, they took the lead, you took the lead back, and then the second half, you definitely basically were dominant to end the game. And congratulations on a State of Arizona District 8 championship. So, all right, so we're going to hand the mic over to Mr. Rojas. All right, so first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
What a great pitching performance here. At one point, we had you at 8 strikeouts. I was trying to get an official count, but we'll go with the 8 right now. What did it feel like out there?
It was very fun to play with the team. I love every one of these people, so it was just a pleasure.
Now, you were playing, you two teams are the best 2 teams in Southern Arizona, at least in my opinion. I mean, I've followed San Javier now for like 4 years. Their senior team went to Oakland twice in a row before your senior team last year from Douglas went to Oakland. So they're no stranger to tough baseball and playoff baseball. And you know, you saw what they did up in Mesa on that inning and 2/3. They didn't quit. They came out and got 4 runs and made a game of it before you guys ended up winning. But that's the kind of game you want in a championship game, like Coach was mentioning. You want the pressure on you. You want to feel that, hey, I can't slip up. I got to get this in for a strike, and all that type of scenarios that go with us. So, what was your? I know you don't know if pitcher wants to be taken out, but what were your thoughts when Coach came out and you said, "Well"?
I was just thinking that, well, I did my job, and I'm proud of myself to help the team.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely helped the team. You were shot in the arm. Now, Coach, you got a little bit of a rest, but you got a long drive. So all your pitchers will be ready to roll in game 1, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I was looking at the schedule. We would play Thursday at 10 a.m., so we got time to rest.
Okay, perfect.
The trip is probably what's gonna kill us, but
yeah,
you know, we're ready. Our team is defense. You know, defense, pitching. You know, with the ball, we put the ball in play. I think the kids just got a little nervous. You know, that we were a little comfortable in Mesa, outscoring everybody. But this is what we want. This is what they're made of.
No, exactly. And once again, you know, hats off to that Randolph San Javier team.
Yeah, my hats off.
They didn't have any quit in them, even in the last inning. You know, that strike them out, throw them out to end the game was spectacular. But they had runners on base, and they did not quit.
Yeah, it was great. The coaches were doing the lines, fixing the field. You know, it was just, you know, everybody did great. Miss Nicole hosted us. She had her hands full. So, you know,
she had more than her hands full.
Oh, yeah, well, both hands full, you know.
And at least we gave you some cool weather down here.
Yeah, no kidding. It's cool in Phoenix though right now too. Can you just sign, Coach?
Sure,
so I can
sure.
give this to you?
All right, so we'll get back with you. So, okay, so, you know, Western Regional, okay, you win there, and you go on to the Junior World Series. Now, having covered the seniors last year in Oakland, that's a tough tournament. I mean, they ran into that Hawaii team that was just lights out. They knew how to bunt. I mean, it's going to be a little different when you're playing teams now that you have no idea what they do because they're coming from different parts of the Western United States.
Well, we'll just give it our best and hope we win. We'll play our hearts out.
Go ahead and hold the mic. I got one here. So I know it's early, but, you know, for the fans back in Douglas and the fans in Cochise County, how does it feel like to be a state champion?
It feels great playing here, traveling down. It was even better weather. It was fun playing with these people. I love all of these people. It was fun playing good comp. Randolph was pretty good. And
yes, they were. They gave you a dogfight for 3/4 of the game, and I think that's going to help you going into the tournament because now you know how to win the tough game. You know, you were getting blowouts, run rule victories, and you know it's just like, you know, when somebody's got you and they got your backs to the wall because you were behind 2 times, and you found a way to grit it out, not only tie it but to take the lead, and that's a sign of a good team. And that's a sign of a team, Todd, that's ready to go to Bend, Oregon. So once again, congratulations, brother. And we're going to see you. We will be in Bend, Oregon, so we will see you up there, all right?
See you there.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for us here at Manzanita Park in the southwest part of Tucson, Arizona. Tucson, thank you for the nice weather. We were used to 112, 113-degree games up in Mesa and up in North Scottsdale, but it was nice to come down here and get a little rain to cool things off. And a great game between 2 outstanding organizations, Randolph, San Javier. No reason to hold your heads. Keep those heads up high, boys. David All, the president of San Javier Little League, has to be proud of his team. They gave it all, left it all in the field. But tonight it was the Douglas Junior boys that were the winners, and they will be heading to the Great Northwest at Bend, Oregon. Once again, I want to thank the Cool FM Live viewers, the 520 Sports Talk viewers. What a game. I was getting texts on my phone. I wasn't able to look at them until the game was over, but everybody that texted me personally, I was definitely loving the game, and what a great game it was. So for Todd Ryan, Bill McCullough here at Manzanita Park, we're going to wrap it up, and the final score, Douglas 10, San Javier 6. Thank you.